Yo, what in the heck is going on in the stock market? I'm going to teach you how to use technical analysis. So we're going to read this thing back here and we're going to see if we can get any insight for what can happen next week. First and foremost, let's check out the S&P. The S&P closed at 39,086. Now let's look at the price action from this week. So I took 1 week off and look what the market does. Man, so we gave everything back that we tried our hardest to get. We had 7 weeks in a row of consistent down movement. And then in 1 week, we gave that whole move back. And the market said, Now, what can happen from here? So what I'm looking to see is if we continue to defend where we are at now. 39,000 has been hit before, and we held it up, and now we're back. We could be forming a base, and a base could at least slow down the momentum of what's going on to the downside. Now, we've talked a lot about the 20-day moving average put pressure on the price, and it continues to do that. I'm looking to see if the market is going to hold where it's at because it is just squeezing lower and lower, but the price is continuing to at least stay afloat. And that can be a signal for the trend to at least slow down. And I'm looking to see if we're going to end up slowing down. Right now, if we break this 39,000 area, then we are going to move lower and we're likely going to test around this 35,000 area. And do we want to do that? Not really. Is your portfolio ready for that? Because mine isn't, but I can prepare it. So let's hope that this is going to continue to hold up. So let's go ahead and move along. We're going to check out the Russell, and we use ticker IWM. If you made it this far, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment, thumbs up, the whole nine, and we can have a conversation. All right, so the Russell closed at 178.59, and let's take a look at how it performed this week. So we got similar action here. Last week we had a doji, okay, and that signals indecision. And this week we gave it all back. But we are still being held up by that 200-day moving average, which is a good sign. This can also be forming a base. And we would love for a base to form, because if not, my price target of 160 can happen just like that. And I'm not ready for that. Now, the 200-day moving average, if we continue to hold up, we have a chance of at least trying to come back to test that 190. The 20-day moving average, which we have pointed out multiple times, continues to put pressure on the price here as well. What I'm looking for is for this 180 area to continue to hold up. If it does, then we have a shot to move back to test around that 20-day moving average. So let's hope that happens. Now, let's move along and let's go on to those Dow streets, and we use ticker DJI for those of us on Thinkorswim. So the Dow closed at 31,392.79. So let's check out how that performed over the week. So gave it all back here too. Everywhere is the same story. We're looking to see if we're going to hold up around this 31,000 area. This 31,000 area holds up, then we can continue to at least form this base and slow down the price action that's going on to the downside. Right now, we are continuing on what we have discussed before of lower highs, and then we just made a lower high. And if the sequence continues, we're going to make a lower low, and that would likely be around that 30,000 area if we get that far, 29 to 39,000 area. So let's make sure we don't get there. And lastly, let's go and check out the Nasdaq, and we use ticker NDX. Remember, you made it this far, hit the subscribe, because we got some talking to do. The Nasdaq closed at 11,832.82. And let's look at how it performed as well. Nasdaq gave up the goods. Market said, give me what you got. And it said, great, and here we are. So let's recap here. All right, all 4 indexes are showing some weakness. If you recall, the last recap we talked about how the volume was not convincing for that move higher. And lo and behold, the rug got pulled and we're back where we started from. So now we're going to see what the market is really made of. Can it hold where it's at? Because if it cannot hold, then we will continue on with the pattern of lower highs, lower lows. We just made a lower high. We could make a lower low. If it does hold, then we have a base. And that base can give us a firm foundation for at least the price to stop. So that is it for this week. Make sure you get out and enjoy yourself, all right? Take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself. Health as well. Take care of yourself. Get your water, get your exercise, and spend time with people that you love, all right? That's going to be the formula from me to you to take care of yourself as much as possible. I'm getting ready to get out of here and check out the new Jurassic Park film so we can talk about that as well. You enjoy yourself this weekend, and we'll get with you next week, all right? Peace.